All right. So today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. We got my girl, June.
How you doing, everybody? And you got it right, yes. June, the Rockstar Barbie.
June, the Rockstar Barbie.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay. All right, so let's get into it. So what made you come up with June, the Rockstar Barbie?
Well, everything has an origin story. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I have a close friend who's a makeup artist. She takes her craft very seriously, just about as serious as I take mine. And like early 2020, we both made a decision like, bitch, we're finna do this. Like, you're finna do makeup and I'm finna do music. And she came over to my house one day and she did like this look on me. It was like, I had pink hair at the time. So she did like this little look. And by the time we was done, we was looking at me in the mirror and we like, this is giving like rock star, but Barbie, but right. And I was like, hold on, bitch, you might have just did something right there.
Right.
That sounds like literally like me. Like that just describes me as a person. Like, fucking Rockstar Barbie, yeah. And since then, I branded myself. That's been my image. Since then, that's been really who I am all my life, but we just had to put a stamp on it. So, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So, you from Atlanta, born and raised?
Yes, sir.
What school you went to?
I graduated from Westlake High School.
Okay.
South Fulton.
Okay, okay. You was in sports or anything?
Yes, I played volleyball for 5 years. I had to get sat down because I had a toe surgery, and when I tried to go back and play in the next season, the fucking shoes was killing my feet, and I just couldn't. Toe surgery? Yeah, I had a bunion removal. Had my bunions removed, and it fucked me up, and I couldn't play no more.
So all right, so for the bunion thing, did that actually like fuck up like your walking and your foot and all that? You just wanted to go?
I was born with them, and when the shoes that we had to wear, they call Asics. They call Asics shoes or whatever.
Okay, I remember those.
Bitches tight as fuck.
Tight as hell.
But you know, I was the libero, so you know I'm doing a lot of moving in the back. So I'm on my toes most of the time, and it never affected me until I played sports with them tight ass shoes. And then it was like, okay, maybe I need to get this removed because I don't have them all my life.
Right.
And they never bothered me, but it had to go.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Okay, cool. All right, so in high school, was music in your life in high school at the time, or it came later on after high school?
Definitely. Music was present throughout my whole entire time in high school, but it wasn't until my junior year when I actually started recording my music. Like when I was 9th grade, 10th grade, maybe even 8th grade, like going into high school, I would do like little videos on Instagram, rapping to instrumentals, you know, popular songs that people already know, and I make my own versions of them.
Right.
Post them, you know, and a lot of people will really be fucking with it, like, and you know, in that 15-year-old head, like you're not really thinking like, oh, this what I'm finna do, like just because people saying you good at it.
Right.
Like at the time I was playing sports, so in my mind I'm going to school and I'm gonna go play sports.
Right.
Or whatever the fuck.
Right.
But when it got to my junior year, like life got real for me. Like life don't get real for everybody like when they 16 and 17. Like
damn sure don't.
It get real like probably after or unless you just coming from some fucked up shit. Like
right.
But life got hard for me like 11th grade year, and it was like I was searching for like music like to be like an aid or whatever, but nobody was putting shit out that was like speaking to me and helping me get through the shit I was going through. So one day I was just like, fuck it, like I'm gonna go to the studio and I'm gonna make the songs that I'm looking for. Like I'm gonna create the content that I'm trying to find. I'm gonna be the artist that I'm trying to hear. And I ended up making the music that got me out my shit. And my music ended up bringing other people out their shit. And then that's just what kept it going, because it was like, damn, like it's bigger than just me now, because like my friends coming to me telling me they done cried to my songs and shit. Like that's a real, like that do something to you. Like, oh damn, like my words are moving people.
Right.
And then from that point, literally from junior year till present time, like I have not stopped. I have not stopped.
Okay, cool. So what were some steps getting into it, like pushing it for a career? When you made that decision of, okay, I want to go ahead and push this for a career and make this a career?
When it got to my senior year, all my friends and shit, we all applied to school together. Like, I applied to colleges.
Okay,
yeah.
What college you wanted to go to?
I applied to 12 different colleges. I got accepted into every single school I applied
that's
to.
awesome.
Literally.
That's awesome.
I got accepted in Xavier University, Clark Atlanta, applied to Georgia State, FAMU. I can't even fucking remember. Tennessee. You know Tennessee State. I think, I applied to some fucking random ass school in Rhode Island. Like, I just was applying places because that's just how the fucking website they gave us worked. Shit, you could apply to multiple schools. Right. Got accepted into all of them. But my friends was really serious about the shit, though. Like, they like, yeah, I'm packing up. Like, some are going away and shit. And I'm like, oh, my bitch is really going to school. Like, I was never for real. You know what I'm saying? I always knew I wanted to do music. Yeah. Like, it was just one of them things, like, going to my folks about it, like, y'all.
How they felt about you not going to school, choosing music?
At first, it was, like, disheartening, you know, because I've always been just, like, a scholar. You know, like I said, I got accepted into every single school I applied to. I had a 1240 SAT score.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And, like, that was always like, that was always their plans for me. Like, school. I wanted to be an attorney. I really wanted to study entertainment law. Like, I wanted...
See, that's the first.
Yeah. Like, really wanted to do that. But when it was time... Matter of fact, fuck what I'm talking about. I went to SAE. That is a media school. It is for music. It is if you want to engineer, if you want to do whatever. Yes. Okay. I went to that school for 2 weeks. And that's when I realized, okay, yeah, it's school. I don't fuck with school. And I'm not afraid to say I don't fuck with school because I just feel like based on what I'm doing, what I want to do, this shit cannot be taught. Like, it's not in the textbook. Like, a teacher can't tell me how to do what I'm doing right now. Like, so they have to accept it. And they, and to get back to your question, because I don't want to get too off track.
Oh, no, you good.
They ended up starting an entertainment label. And that's what we have right now, Griff Star Entertainment. They did that. Me and my brother signed our contracts to the company 2 years ago in 2019, like December. Yeah. And when that moment happened, because I ain't gonna lie, at first, like, okay, my brother, I have another brother, Blake Bash, he's also an artist. Right. He's been doing music way longer than I have. Like, growing up watching him, this nigga built the studio in the basement, like from cardboard, fucking broomstick, and a microphone tape. Like, and a laptop. Like, me watching him do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the influence has always been around. And they kind of did the same thing. They ain't go to school, you know. I have two brothers, so I'm saying they. But we're going to get into the other one, like, if that even come up. But he does music as well. So when I finally made the decision that I was going to do music and I wasn't going to go to school either, and this is what we was going to do, it was like, okay, at that point, my parents had to get on board. Because it's like, okay, they was going, you know, probably sweep him under the rug, you know, because whatever. But when they saw me, you know, really, like, doing it, and if you've heard my music and if you really, like, know me, you know, like, this is something you can believe in. And they believed in it. Right. I would say, like, I gave them, like, the whatever my brother had been trying to get them to think all them years he was grinding and shit, like, when I, like...
Well, you did. It was easier.
Yeah, like, so they had to get right. You know what I'm saying? I
think it's all about show and prove with a lot of people. Yeah.
For sure. Because it wasn't even how they felt about my music. Because I'm sure, you know, I remember, you know, when I first started recording shit, I come home, let my folks hear my music. Well, not even my folks, my dad. Because he's an artist. Well, he's not an artist, but he's a singer. Right. I get my voice from my dad. Okay. And I let him hear it. He'll be a little critical. Like, he'll say little shit. Like, your voice, or he'll just say some shit. Right. And you know, that shit would hurt my feelings type shit. So I used to go to the studio, like, and each time I go to the studio, I improve. I get better. Right. Like, and I finally made a song that he liked. Like, he was rocking out to that bitch.
How many songs it took for you to hit him?
This is probably like... It didn't take long, though, because I was just that eager. Like, I'm like, hell no, you gonna like my shit. Yeah, like, you can do him like that, but you was not gonna do me like that. Like, nah, hell no. Yeah. And finally had a song, he fucked with it. And it was up from that point. I'm like, oh, my dad like it. But then other people would like it. And my folks are witnessing other people like, nah, your daughter is hard. Like, no bullshit. Like, a lot of bitches be like, oh, I do music. Motherfucker roll their eyes. Be like, okay, you do music. Mm-hmm. But with me, they hear my shit and they be like, oh, shit, you do music. Oh, damn. Let me sit up straight. Like, let me talk to you correctly. Right. So that's still the deal.
I'm pretty sure that you appreciate it later on because you know you need that criticism, especially from your loved ones, your close ones, because you ain't getting that from them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that really helped you out, as far as your father giving his criticism on your music.
Because it's at the end of the day, it's coming from a place of love.
Right.
It ain't hate or nothing. It was more so like he probably like, I know you can sound better than this. Like if you're gonna do it, if I'm gonna believe in you, you gotta give it all you got. Like
then you his daughter. We gonna be rough on our parents. We're gonna be rough on our kids. We want we want you to be the best you can be.
Better than them.
Better than them. Exactly. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So being in Atlanta, is it hard for female artists to do music in Atlanta, as far as getting the recognition, getting people the respect from people? Is it hard in Atlanta these days, as the way the time constructed now? Is it hard for female artists? Because it's already harder for guys already.
Yeah.
So is it a lot harder for females?
Hell yeah. 3 reasons why it's really hard.
Okay.
And especially in Atlanta. Number 1, when you're a female artist, you got to be good at everything you do.
That's true.
You got to look good.
That's true.
If you're going to dance, you got to dance good.
That's true.
If you're going to sing, you got to sing great.
That's true.
You know, you got to motherfucking, you can't say nothing too off the wall. You can't move too crazy, you know. Like, bitches already in a motherfucking, with a telescope, you know. And then in Atlanta, it's already like a certain, I guess, stigma on
certain
like,
criteria,
you feel me? And sometimes, like, if you don't meet that. Like, I got brothers. Like, I'm a real nigga at heart.
Right.
A real nigga, like. Right. I don't have, you know, like, certain mannerisms, like
a female mannerism.
You know what I mean?
Like, you more of a tomboyish in between?
For sure. Yeah. 100%.
You grew up with boys, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what it is.
I just look good.
Yeah.
Like, okay, thanks, mommy. Thank you, daddy. Like, I just look good, but like a certain, like, it's like they want that. They want to sell like a certain image, like that sexy shit. Like, it's nothing wrong with being sexy. Don't get me wrong, like. But that ain't what I'm about, you know, and I don't talk about that shit in my music, none of that. Right. So, like, they want to hear, like, so in Atlanta, they want to hear, like, we got down, we make these niggas trick off on us, and we got down popping pussy, and we got down fucking with niggas just for what they have, and, you know what I'm saying? We got this, and we got that, our body, everything, like, everything is body, like... I don't get into that. Like, I don't get into that. I'm never going to get into that. So it's going to take me a little longer. And I do also know, like, but I do also know when it does happen, it's going to be so up and stuck, you know? Yeah. Like, coming from Atlanta, that's also a good thing, though. Because when it finally do goddamn, everybody going to be like, well, goddamn, where the fuck we was at? That bitch from our town. Right. She from our city. Our city. You know what I'm saying? And I put on for my city. Like, I don't think my city fuck with me right now. But I'm putting on for my city, and one day they gonna fuck with me. Like, I love Atlanta. Yeah. It influenced my music in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? Cause you get the goddamn if you make the right choices and you hang around the right people, you know, you're gonna live a pretty simple life in Atlanta. Yeah. So. You know, exactly. Shit ain't too bad. Like, Atlanta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it got its pros and cons.
For
like,
sure.
Every place has its pros and cons. Like I tell people, Atlanta's like the new Hollywood. So it's like a lot of people in their mind, they have in their mindset, well, hey, let me move to Atlanta, get closer, get closer to my dream. Not knowing that just because you move to Atlanta, it's not that easy.
It really isn't, though.
You gotta be in the right crowds.
Right.
Know the right people.
Right.
Resources. Gotta have money.
Let's talk about that part.
Gotta have
Nobody
money.
ever wants to address the elephant in the room.
Gotta have money.
A big bag too.
In order for you to be around people that can actually do something for your career, you gotta talk about a bag or have a bag.
And it's respectful though.
Yeah, it's respectful.
So respectful. Yeah. Coming from Atlanta, you know it's respectful. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's a certain, like, I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, cause I don't want to come nowhere my cup half full. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want my cup to be full. Your cup to be full. We can pour into each other's cup. Get another cup, I pour it in your cup. You can get another cup, pour it in my cup. Like, shit like that. Like, I like shit like that. And I'm okay with, taking the long way. Because, nothing goddamn that lasts forever was ever, like, it never happened quickly. Like, ever.
Let me ask you a question. Since you're an Atlanta native, do you feel like Atlanta still has unity?
Unity?
Yeah, like unity, like it used to have back in the back in the day.
Yeah.
You had all Atlanta artists used to be in each other videos.
Yeah.
They used to, show each other love. You know, kind of different now.
Yeah. See what it is?
Then you got a lot of artists moving to Atlanta that's not from Atlanta. So
what it is? See what it is? See, on the real note, like, fuck the music shit.
Right.
These niggas got real egos. Like, these rap niggas and shit, like, motherfuckers see them on the screen. You see these folks in real life, though, like, knowing them in real life type shit. Like, these niggas just have a whole bunch of egos. That's all it is. Like, niggas not trying to see nobody do better than them.
Right.
You know, no more. Like, because the possibility is so endless. Like, niggas out here really rich off this music shit. So the last thing a nigga want to do, any one of these niggas want to do, you know what I'm saying, like, is help a nigga or support a nigga, because goddamn, if you goddamn blow past me and motherfuckers forget, that's what it is. Like, niggas got egos. Yeah. Like, it don't even be about the music. Niggas would be better if they would join, you know? And I feel that way about females. Like, it'd be a lot of hate, like, a lot of just unnecessary, like,
but it's kind of hard for
jealousy.
It's hard for females are a lot harder on themselves than men are harder with when it comes to like working with each other. Because I've done talked to a lot of female singers and rappers, and they all say the same thing. It's hard to work with other females.
That's why I don't. Personally, I don't. I don't really work with anybody unless it's my brother. I can say that. And if I have, it was like upon request from a whole producer. Like, I've never done like collaborations with other artists because for the simple fact that, and I don't know one to ever take this the wrong way, I just don't feel that motherfuckers is on what I'm on.
Right.
So I'm not gonna, come and make music with somebody that don't even make the type of music I make.
Right.
And ain't nobody really came and did that really for real, like, unless they're already a mainstream artist.
Right.
And until I get to where I'm going, I ain't gonna get up with them yet. So the ones that's down here with me, they ain't really like giving what I'm giving, and I don't wanna like, I take my shit serious. Yeah. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, a lot of these people don't take their music serious. Right. I'm not finna, because there's a lot of people that wake up and just be like, I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna rap. Like,
You're gonna rap.
I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna be a rapper.
It's a rapper born every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Male and female. And it's crazy because that used to be a nigga thing. Like, rap and all that shit used to be a nigga thing. Right. Like, it was the nigga in me that made me do music. Right. Like, it wasn't the, oh yeah, I wanna do music. Like, no, it was the nigga in me. Like, so when bitches just start waking up, I'm like, bro, at this point, bro, these motherfuckers think this shit is a trend. They think this shit is like, it's getting really like sad at this point. Like,
the music game getting saturated.
Oh, that was the word I was looking for. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah. Over fucking saturated.
Yeah.
Over fucking saturated. Like, with bullshit though. And the bullshit, like, way overweighs like the real shit.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question though. Why you think the rap game is more saturated than it ever has been? Why you feel it's that way? I feel like it's technology. I feel like by technology, by making it
social media.
Yeah, by making it easy accessible for you to have a studio on your phone, in your room, so everybody can get a home studio now. So now you got more artists that might not be good, but since the fact that they have their own studio, they can easily drop stuff. So when you flood it online with so much artists and music online, it kind of make people not pay attention to nobody's shit at all. It's just like, okay, because too much. Oh, here's another rapper.
Yeah, like,
another video. Yeah.
Literally.
So it's like we have to find other methods to get the music out there that's totally different than what everybody else is doing. Literally.
And it's like, okay, everybody in the music business today, they use social media as their number one tool. Yeah. It has been proven to be effective.
Yeah, it is.
Do not get me wrong.
It is effective.
But back in the day, like when niggas like James Brown and shit was around, it wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. I mean, dirt poor. Wasn't none of that. Just straight talent, drive, like ambition, support. Like, activity, you know, getting out there and, you know, staying at it. Like, that shit, I still believe in that. Like, right. I don't have, you know, a whole bunch of followers on Instagram, and I don't got a whole bunch of motherfuckers, you know, like, dick rhyme me like I do not. Like, but my streams, the people that listen to my music, for real, outweigh my followers by. So that's why I don't believe in that. Like, right. And they try to put that on you, like, motherfucker will overlook you because you don't have, you know, this amount of followers. You ain't getting this amount of likes. You ain't getting, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what we live in on.
That's like the record labels now. Like, if you go talk to a record company right now, they add that into how much money they're paying you, like your social media influence and stuff like that. So if you got a real low count on social media, they put you through the artist development. So that's basically, you know, how they kind of operate as far as the record labels, which I feel like it's kind of crazy because, like, with social media, you can buy anything. You can buy followers. Mm-hmm. You can buy streams. Yep. You can buy everything. So it's like, unless you really know social media, where you can be like, okay, those numbers are not real because they don't add up with that. Right. You know, this and this and that. I feel like you need to be out there, like you said, to James Brown, because back then it was radio. Radio really got you out there. Right. Radio is still important, but it's not as important as it used to be, because it's like now you can make your own radio station. Yeah. It's like, literally. You can make your own radio station. So it's like, you know, so now it's more, you still have to hit those streets, like you said. You still got to get out there, get in the groundwork. And because social media, even though social media is a global thing, you might send a friend request to somebody and they don't accept it because, one, they don't know you. Right. You know, they don't know you. Just because it's social media, they still, you know, I haven't heard a lot of artists be like, I don't follow people I don't know. But I'm like, but if you're an artist, it doesn't matter whether you know them or not. You still need that following. Right. You still need that support. So it's like, I feel like it's a yin and yang when it comes to certain things, but I feel like you still need to go out there and meet people in the flesh, let them meet you, know your personality. Yeah. That way you have a true organic follower where they like, oh, I met this person. They cool. Now you got an actual follower instead of just being online sending friend requests. Literally. Yeah. I always tell my people, like, word of mouth is a form of currency. Right. Oh, facts. It is. Facts. Like, take it however you want to take it, like. But it is, like, when I go in every show I do, like, I leave a good impression of myself. You know, like, I never come half dressed. I always come fully motherfucker, like, everything, entourage. I'm coming in, we buying bottles, we getting lit. Right. I'm interacting with the people, I'm getting to know the DJs. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, that shit has done more for me than anything I've done on Instagram. Right. Literally. Like, right. Dead ass though. My real networking, like getting out there and just saying, fuck it. Like, I'm finna get out there. Like, they ain't gonna see me in the house. They ain't gonna see me on my couch. I need to get out here. And like, what I did was, and nobody want to talk about it, but it's okay because I'm gonna break it up. Back in like December, I was on Instagram. First of all, where I'm at right now, oh my God, where I was cannot compare to where I am. Right. What I'm trying to say. Back in December last year, I'm living in a small ass city, Carrollton, Georgia. Okay, Carrollton, fucking Georgia. I had to get away though. Like, I was with my best friend, and I was with, you know, a boyfriend I had at the time or whatever. That's what I had going on. I'm a whole artist. Like, it wasn't nobody around, like, putting me on for real, like. And I just realized one day, like, I gotta do it type shit. Like, I wasn't doing shows. I wasn't, you know, I felt like, I'm just like, bro, I got all this hard ass music and yeah, people are hearing it, but at the end of the day, I'm not living my best life if I'm not doing these shows. Right. I'm not living my best life if I'm not, you know, really doing artist shit. Like, dropping music, anybody can do that, June. Like, what sets you apart from everybody else? Like, yeah, you got good music, but what are you doing, like, to get it out there? Like, okay, cool. A little club or whatever was having an artist showcase. Like,
I would never in a million years do no shit like this in my head. This
Right.
one, you know, like.
That's where you was at.
That's where I was at. Like, I wouldn't, But some just told me, like, go. Fuck, like, what you got to lose? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you down here in this hot-ass town. You ain't happy. Shit,
Right.
like, you want to really be doing music. Like, so I did it. I drove 55 motherfucking minutes to get to that motherfucking show. Had all my folks pull up. We did, you know,
Right.
popped our shit respectfully. It's the first time anybody in this motherfucking building ever seen me, heard me. I don't go outside. Like, I'm literally, like, it was school and then home.
School and home.
Like, I don't go outside. Like, I be in the house. So this was me getting out there, like.
Right.
But I was I've been hungry. I've been hungry for this shit. So it was kind of like letting the dog off the leash. Like,
Right, finally.
whew. So I'm in my element. I did the motherfucking show. I got second fucking place. Like, okay. Really was supposed to be first. I ain't gonna lie. It was a nigga. It was a nigga. And he had like hella, like, cool.
How many artists was out there? I know it was
Oh, it was a lot. It was like, boy, it was like 50.
I hate
like
them shows. That's
50.
That's one reason I hate going to showcases.
Telling you, that shit got so burnt out so fast.
It burnt out.
But what that did for me, though, I didn't see it happening then. But a month later, I was booked every weekend in Atlanta at different clubs. Like, a DJ from that showcase peeped me out, smelled my game, like, fucked with it. Like, I peep you. Like, I see y'all coming in, finna get you booked.
Right.
And I started doing shows. Like, it was literally a consecutive 2 months. I left Carrollton because what the fuck? I need to be in Atlanta. Like,
Right.
I did what the fuck. Like, where I'm at right now, why motherfuckers like really like got their eyes wide open, like, oh nah, like really trying to, it's cause if I would have never took that step that day, like I would not be like none of it. I swear to God, none of it. And I did that. So I say that to say, you know, yeah. Take a step out on motherfucking faith, and faith gonna lend his hand back out to you. I swear to God, because faith without no work is dead. Like,
right.
So yeah, I don't even know what the question was, but yeah.
No, you answered the question.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, but them showcases, man. Like I said, they hit miss. Oh. They're a lot of hit miss for me when it comes to showcases. I've been to one showcase. They had 108 artists.
Oh my damn!
That was in Savannah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It was a Drake Street car show. They had it it was an all-day festival. They had 100 artists, no lie. They started like 10 that morning and ended like 11 at night. It was all day. They was all doing like one song a piece.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, but damn. Damn. Yeah. It was
Well, them artist showcases be so motherfucking long and boring. Because them folks suck. Let's be real. This shit
Not only
sucks.
that, like after you get to like the fifth to sixth artist, everything starts sounding redundant. Start sounding the same, especially if you got identical music or your flows are identical.
You got the motherfuckers coming there with their little twerk songs that they think they done made. Yeah. They think they got one. Mm-mm.
So
you got the ones that they can sing.
Okay? Everybody, every rapper now is a singer now for some reason. For some odd reason.
Yeah, auto-tune and turn these boys up, for real. Like, these motherfuckers get in the studio and they start singing. These street niggas be in the motherfucking studio singing because the studio makes them sound good. Live, though?
No.
No, sir. No, sir. And that's how you beat them.
Yeah, that's how you beat them.
That's how I'm going to beat them. Yeah. Because I can really sing.
Right.
I can really sing. Like, live and all. Like, I'm up there with them. Like, I'm up there with the James Browns, and I'm trying to go up there with Beyonce and Rihanna and them and Nicki and go sit down somewhere. Like, that's where I'm trying to go.
Hell yeah. I mean, look at Rihanna. Rihanna's a billionaire now.
Oh, my God. Who in the fucking...
And it wasn't off music.
And it wasn't off music.
That's the crazy thing. And that's one thing I want to get into. When it comes... Okay... What I be trying to explain to artists and stuff, when it comes to music, you gotta have your retirement plan as far as an artist.
Yeah. For sure.
All artists does it. Some artists doing it in their prime now. Like some people be like, okay, because as an artist, you're not gonna be the hottest thing forever.
Right.
There's always gonna be somebody new come up and they gonna have their summer.
Yep.
That's just what it be.
Yep.
And like, so when you coming in, you're not gonna be hot forever. So you gotta start having, okay, I need to start investing. I need to start marketing, putting into other things. So you start seeing I know you've been seeing it. You've been seeing a lot of rappers having podcast shows. Mm-hmm. They on reality shows. Mm-hmm. Makeup, mm-hmm. perfume, mm-hmm. movies. Mm-hmm. So you start seeing them doing different other stuff. And, you know, believe it or not, that brings in more money than their music. Yeah. That's that's real. Because music don't really make money like that no more unless you're doing shows. And hip-hop is the only genre that gets affected by age, and just the people controls hip-hop. Compared to country, other places, you can't stop their money. No. Like Garth Brooks can do a show at 80 years old, still make guap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to black folks and hip-hop, we put ages on shit. We put time frames on certain stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like when it comes to hip-hop, we put that on ourselves where we can't really grow as much. You know what I'm saying? Like an artist only be hot for like maybe a good 5 years, and then somebody else come and take over. Yeah. Unless you Drake. You know what I'm saying? You know, you pop up in and out. And we ain't talking about Drake and them right now because them boys, like, Drake, the Waynes, the Nickies, like. The A tiers. Cause T.I. too, like, these niggas that really, like, those are the people who I give my respect to. Right. I can't say I respect, you know what I'm saying, other than, like, a young nigga who really, I will say, like, hell no, like, baby, for sure. Yeah. Anybody, you know, Thug, okay, cool. Yeah. We'll give it Yeah. Everybody else who try, you know what I'm saying, I don't give my attention to, I listen to them. I still listen to Drake. Right. When I remake songs, okay, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that because that's one of my things that I do. I remake songs. That's what I like to do. It be hard and shit like that. Right. I remake their songs. Right. Like, I'm remaking Drake's old hits. I'm remaking Nicki old hits, Wayne old hits. Right. Like, respect. Right. So respectful. Right. But that's exactly what the fuck our community does to us, though. Yeah. You know most definitely. Come in, and it's like, and then like I'm trying to explain, there's tiers. Mm-hmm. Like there's tiers of hip hop. Mm-hmm. Like you like the rappers you just said, Drake's, Wayne's, those are A tier artists. Top tier. And then you got the B tier. You know, B tier. When I consider B tiers are the ones that almost there. Mm-hmm. Or, you know, then you got the C tiers. C tiers are like your street rappers, like your Bootsy's and your things like that, where they, you know, they got a name, but they don't have a name as Drake. Right. That has a name as certain, like even Travis Scott. Yeah, he got a name. He got a name. So bigger than Bootsy's. Yeah. So that's why I be trying to explain to certain artists, but it's kind of hard when you're like Augusta. Augusta more into street artists. Mm-hmm. They're more into like the Fujianos, the ones that up and coming. You know, those are ones that the big 30s. Yeah, those are ones they consider they got money, they got guap. Yeah. But I be explaining to them, they just getting in the game. Yeah. They don't have nowhere near the money that the Kanye Wests and all those. These niggas still trapping for real, like. And facts. Facts. Like, these niggas, like, they getting a little gratuity, little money off the music, but it's not. Nah, like, unless you been like Baby, like, I don't think so. Right. These niggas still be trapping. Right. Yeah. Right. I mean, look at the Baby, like certain artists that popped up and they automatically shot themselves to 18. Oh God, like he up there though. The Baby, Lil Baby, they shot the fuck up. That's how I know it's possible. It's possible. Like because they were consistent though, like consistent with that flavor, like the flavor that the world fell in love with. They kept that shit coming, they keep that shit coming, they keep that shit getting better and better and better. That's how you do it. Like, you know, a lot of people get their shot, get their moment of fame or whatever, and then either they motherfucking get real, you know, big off this one hit, don't drop no more shit or some shit, or they do drop some shit and it don't be, you know, nothing what the hit was. Like, you know, people don't like that shit. Right. People like consistency. People like, you know,
falling in love with something, knowing you for something, like liking you for something, like when they see your name featuring such and such, like they'll go listen to that song, even if they don't listen to that artist, whoever, just because they already know how you finna come, like they know, they just fuck with you, like it's not a lot of that, like, but it's not a lot of that, but when you got that, you don't care, like that's why them niggas shot up.
They shot up. And also another reason that a lot of artists blow up, a lot of people overlook it, and it's actually the main, I feel like it's the main reason why artists blow up is your backstory. Like, is something that attracts people to your artistry. It's like you gotta have something. That's why the interviews are important. Mm-hmm. That's why guest appearances are important. Like just all different types of media is important, because back in the day, you know, before there was social media, you know, you had to wait till an artist CD come out and for you to realize who produced it, where they recorded it at, who they special things to. Now everything's more faster now. You get to see things happen. You get to actually see them in the studio. You get to actually see so many different things. But like the Baby and all them, I feel like the reason they street cred would push them up a little higher, because, you know, I'm pretty sure if they didn't know that the Baby killed someone. Yeah. You know, Baby shot at people. Yeah. Baby fought people. Baby this and that. Every time, the more you hear about people, the more you trending. Yeah. Because you're talking discussion. Yeah. Same way with Kanye. Mm-hmm. Like Kanye is like the biggest controversial artist of all time to me. You say
he always got crazy smart. Shit going on.
But he's smart.
But he's so smart.
He's smart. He waits at the right time to do that.
He's hell. Yeah. That man is hell, but he's a genius. It's something different in his mind. Like, no one can think like Kanye. Yeah. Like, you don't even try. Like, like the shit he doing right now. Nigga still ain't dropped the album. He did all that. Like, nigga had a listening party and then had a motherfucking release event. Yeah. Still ain't dropped the motherfucker. Like, what in the fuck is going on? But whatever he doing is genius, because as soon as he drop that bitch, that motherfucker is gonna go skyrocket. And the market gonna shake for a little minute. Yeah. The music market finna feel that. They finna be on their laptops like, oh my God, Donda is fucking, bro. Oh, Kanye just broke the internet. Like, it's gonna be some crazy shit. It's gonna be some crazy shit, because Kanye is crazy. He think like that. I already see his videos. I know his videos gonna be something controversial. Yeah. It's gonna be something crazy, because you got, I mean, he done divorced his bitch. Look, Kanye's other shit right now. And got back with her. And got back with her. Listen, because she was there. Listen, and you know what? Kanye. No one can think like Kanye. Like, you just let Kanye do what Kanye do, because now he's a fucking billionaire or some shit. Exactly. Like, niggas. Yeah, so you already, I'm glad you already know where you want to. You shooting for that A tier. Oh yeah. You know, I know you'll get it. Most definitely, you get your work ethics. Most definitely. So, all right. So as far as do you like pop music? Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. When I was young, what I asked for Christmas was an iPod Nano. When I could finally get some shit for Christmas, I'm asking for iPods, because I need to hear my Hannah Montana. No. A lot of people, bruh, not even on no kid shit. Like Miley fucking Cyrus was a beast. Still is a living fucking walking. Yeah. She was 14, 15. If you go back and listen to them Hannah Montana songs, oh my God, like no, dead ass, like and it's crazy, but it's like on God and like on God, like I fucking love pop music. Katy Perry, Taylor Swift. I really, now them, because I consider them like, y'all hard, y'all do music. Yeah, do music. I don't consider y'all like, you know, rap girls and all them. I don't even think y'all are goated. You know what I'm saying? I love me some pop music like that. And I got a few pop songs. I be trying to get my little pop on sometimes. Cause I like that singing shit. Like when you sing what you're saying, it hits different. It's different, right? Like if I was to sing my responses to your questions, they would probably hit different. You're probably like, wow, like. How I see you on answer. Like, or I was rapping some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, love me some pop. Pop, because pop is a billion trillion dollar. We talking Europe. Yeah. We talking Tokyo. We talking overseas. That's a different bag.
And that's crazy because it's like hip hop artists, they go pop to get the bag.
Like, you better cross over.
You gotta cross over.
You better cross over. You better have you a little song, a little
Rihanna, Jay-Z, Kanye.
Everybody.
Like, everybody.
Justin Bieber.
Everybody. They go pop. They'll have they don't go all the way pop. They do a couple pop records with a couple pop artists. Go off.
Them motherfucking songs, we don't even be hearing them bitches. They be number one in fucking Brazil and shit. Like, what the fuck? That's a real accomplishment.
That's a real thing for real.
Okay, I ain't even heard this shit. Like, yeah, number one. Like,
I mean, look at Gucci Man. Gucci Man who did a song Bruno.
Yeah.
Would never expect that.
This nigga, this guy is so fucking hilarious. He goes on the verses and performs that shit. And then performs Bruno's verse. I'm like, oh, this man is overwhelmed. What is he doing? What is he doing? He panicking. Oh, he is panicking. He pulling out the Bruno. Oh, shit.
The Bruno.
Nah, that shit was hilarious.
So what do you think about the versus battles?
Oh, man, I only tuned in one time. I don't give a damn. I don't even know them damn songs. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I do. I don't, you feel me? Like, I'm over there watching the verses because I know the people. Like, Gucci up there.
Gucci and Jeezy.
I know what really going on. That's really why I tuned in. Cause I'm like,
everybody tuned in because of the beef.
Gucci and Jeezy. What the hell you mean? These niggas finna what?
They had real beef.
Real be like,
real
no.
Beef. Somebody died.
I'm listening to the little shit they saying. I'm like, oh shit. These niggas, are they by themselves? Like, these niggas came with folks. Okay, cool. Security and that motherfucker. Police outside. Oh, okay. Cause I'm like, hey, these niggas, oh shit. Then he say, put them guys in the dirt. Oh shit. Oh, Gucci tripping. Oh, I said, oh.
I said, oh, man.
Oh, I'm like, nah, Jeezy grown though.
I said, can't believe he said that. I was like, oh, man. Jeezy came back strong. He came back up.
Jeezy a grown ass man though. That's all that is. Like, I'm like, he ain't stand Gucci. Like, Jeezy a grown ass man. Like, he up there taking that shit like a real ass nigga. Like, respect.
He took all that. I mean, he done performed at least about 2-3 diss songs on Jeezy right there in front of him. So I'm like, yeah.
I'm like, it's getting hot. Oh shit.
But everybody back then, if everybody followed the Gangsta Grills and all that back in those days back then, you'll realize like that should have been happening. One, and then it's like Gucci had every right to even like be in that zone like that because like, you trying to kill me, like,
you feel me, like
you trying to kill me. You had a bounty on my head, so it's like this is our first time talking in years. So like I finally get to speak my piece.
He popped his shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm talking about. He say, what he say? My coat. Whatever he say, however much the bounty was, he say, I got that on. Whatever he say, I'm like, don't you that? This is getting bad. But now they rocked out though.
Yeah. But I like him though because it shows. I mean, both of them show two different. You know, they both did trap, but they did them in two different ways. And both of them had two different levels of success. Gucci put more people on than Jeezy though. Gucci had put more artists on than Jeezy did. Jeezy had more hits. Yeah, Jeezy had more global hits than Jeezy.
For sure. Gucci on some street shit. He on some like real music shit.
Business shit.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between the two.
Kind of like a. Okay.
Right.
Next question.
And now Jeezy now he's like the president of Def Jam. Like he's like so
business.
Big come up.
Big
come up.
Grown ass man. Like I said. Like
so he's president of Def Jam, Gucci,
oh, wow.
So Icy.
Gucci, so Icy. Okay, exactly. You know and so, yeah. But Gucci still, got his,
Gucci's more relevant now as far as music-wise.
Yeah.
Because he still, because his style of music is still relevant.
And he still be rapping. And that's the thing. Jeezy don't put out, you know what I'm saying? He put out a little, I don't know, whatever. Man, he just did that shit. Probably just, this songs was probably from years of just shit that he threw together. Like, Jeezy a grown ass man in the studio getting high, smoking all night. This nigga probably get tired at 9 now. Like, nigga old. Like, nigga got real business by himself. Nigga got him a little female, a little wife.
Right.
Okay, he's grown. Like, everybody leave Jeezy alone. Why did they even... Who the fuck idea was that? Anyways, they should have let that man alone, bro. He probably was like, I'm gonna do it. Even though I know he gonna be on some young nigga shit. And Gucci was on some young nigga shit, but he could be on some young nigga shit because it's Gucci, like
exactly.
Gucci. Anyways.
Yeah, he a pioneer of the trap culture, a pioneer. So let's get into female hip hop.
Yeah.
So as a female hip hop stands today, like what female hip hop artist that you be like, okay, I give her credit, like far as rap, business wise, the whole nine.
Nicki Minaj first and foremost.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
And Coi Leray.
Okay. Coi Leray.
3.
Okay.
For sure. Just yeah. Like if you disagree, whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I because I watched them come ups.
Right.
Like I was older. I was listening to Nicki when she was 27, just got signed to fucking YMCA and BM. Like
right.
when she first popped her shit, like I watched her grow into a fucking queen.
Right.
Literally.
To what she is now.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion, same thing. I was listening to fucking Megan Thee Stallion in 2017. Yeah, right. When she was dropping freestyles and shit. I'm like, that little bitch hard. Like, oh no, y'all. The rap girl should be shaking. Like, this little bitch finna, she pop her. But she been hard, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Watch her. Coi. I think I heard a song by Coi like 2018 summer. She was featured.
Right.
Like, this little bitch got a sweet little voice. She give me a little Uzi. Like, this bitch hard. What the fuck? Like, at this point, like, I see what, it's possible. Like, because it ain't too much, I fit right up in there. Like, ain't too much different about us. Like, what make y'all more different than me?
Right. Right.
Older. Y'all new people that I don't know.
Right.
Y'all got in the right rooms. Got your shit heard by the right people.
But that's all it is. Coi Leray, her daddy Benzino, so, it ain't hard.
My daddy ain't. Oh, shit.
Your daddy used to be Source Magazine guy.
Hello.
Right? Yeah, so.
Like, but yeah, that's why.
So let me ask you a question. Do you feel like any of these artists, like any of these female artists, have like a certain character, like of their own, like that push them out from everybody? Do you feel like they do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because they're 3 different artists, and as I say, each of their name, you know how each of them look.
Right.
You know Nicki look, you know how Megan Thee Stallion be coming, and you know exactly what Coi look like, and how she coming.
Right.
Everybody got their own, like Nicki, that Barbie shit, for sure. Megan, that little hot girl shit, yeah, for sure. Yeah. And Coi, the little dancing shit she be fucking doing, she a little boy. I don't know what she got going on, but she got a flavor to her that attract people. Like, she hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, she not the average female.
Right. She
don't got the body. She don't got the, she got a small frame, petite, real petite, act like a little nigga. She's not a Megan.
Yeah,
she's not a Nicki.
And
they got all that. So that's what set her, definitely what set her apart. And she putting on for the young motherfuckers, like young lit turn motherfuckers,
right.
The percentage of the world that believes in like having fun and getting drunk and smoking weed and staying up late and just rocking out. She appeals to that, and that is a big part of this world. Like, a lot of people try to motherfucking make you feel like that shit is wrong and shit. That's the other side. That's the other percentile. Like, shit, we appealing to them motherfuckers. Right. Okay? Right. This is not, I don't ever want to come across like I represent some shit I don't represent. Right. I'm with all the shits. Right. I'm with all the shits. I like motherfuckers that's coming like that. Like, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? If they talk about some shit, like, oh, I done did that. Like, I can relate to them. Like, I can't relate to none of these other bitches because I don't do none of that shit. Like, I don't.
So if Nicki and Cardi do a versus battle, who you think will win?
Nicki, off top. It wouldn't even last long enough. It wouldn't even. Cardi had to go pull out some old shit.
Old stuff.
Yeah. Man, what?
I give it to
Nicki and knock her out with the first album.
I give it to Nicki.
And be standing there with her hands on her hips.
I give it to Nicki. Yeah, because with Nicki, I think Nicki impact. When it came to Nicki and Cardi, when they had their beef, I think Nicki's impact is a lot bigger than Cardi's. Even though Cardi won, Cardi won a Grammy. A Grammy. And Nicki never won one.
At all.
But I just feel like Nicki's impact on the game? Because at one point, Nicki was the only female you heard, period, for a while.
Winning awards consecutive years straight.
Like, wasn't no other female rappers out there. Like, they were out there, but you didn't
they
hear
fucking
them.
Putting her up against Lil' Kim and shit still.
Yeah.
The fuck? Like, look.
Right.
Look, who else was rapping? Eve.
I mean, Eve.
Fucking what?
But you know, when it comes to like the Eve, the Eves, the Little Kims, the Foxies, the whole nine, like that was a different era.
Very
different era, different time frame, and
yeah.
there was a hotness back then. Kim was a Little Kim was a Foxy back. I'm not Foxy, but she was the Nicki back then.
Yeah.
But you know, now when Nicki came, yeah, Nicki just took over.
Like what? Wow.
Like get in there now. Good question.
Keep it going.
So,
okay.
June. All right. So, when it comes to dating, all right, do you feel like a guy should show some type of sensitivity, some, you know, a little sensitive side?
No sensitivity, awareness. Just be aware.
Just be aware.
Like, a lot of niggas be acting like they don't know. Bitch, look. Be aware. To be compassionate.
Right.
You know? Like.
You like more compassion. Just
be compassionate and,
right.
and you know, like, you don't gotta be like, you know, it's just, you can be assertive without being, you know, fucking dick. Right. You know, like, you can still,
you know,
but,
yeah,
you know,
make your point.
You know?
Yeah.
Just be aware, though, like.
So you want it like a little bit, you want basically like a little aggressive, like be aggressive a little bit. Just a spice.
Know yourself.
Know yourself. Be confident.
Be confident.
Right.
Oh. Okay. Be confident. Just know who you are and who you gonna be, and you ain't gonna let nobody tell you that you something else.
Right. Cause I said, cause you know, I was just talking off camera, and we're saying like, cause some women don't like a man showing, you know, a little bit of femininity, or a woman showing masculine. They don't like a woman showing masculinity, like you said earlier, like you were saying, you got tomboyish a little bit.
Yeah.
Some guys don't like that.
Yeah.
Some guys just want all.
Well, I don't like those guys. I don't like y'all in hell. Honestly, I don't have a problem. I really don't have a problem in that area. I don't.
Yeah.
Niggas be niggas, because one thing about it, I done seen the hardest nigga cry. I'm talking about the hardest one cry. Yeah. So yeah.
Most time when the guy act too hard, they really sensitive.
That's all it is. You a big ass baby.
Yeah, he was sensitive. Yeah, so they felt like they got to put on this aura, this tough guy aura, just to hide that sensitivity. And
be ready to break down inside, though. Be so fucked up.
The females on the time, females see that behind the doors, though.
And that's what be making bitches mad.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas need to stop showing y'all sensitive side. Just be hard all the time. Damn, like.
Right.
That is.
But when it comes to then I also noticed when it comes to guys, the guys are a lot more. Well, these guys now, they're a lot more into their friends and guys than actually, you know.
It's a lot of booty fucking going on. That's what's going on. I'm telling you. No, but I'm so serious. On another note.
Right.
That's all. Niggas, I think what it is, niggas' friends make them feel content.
They feel comfortable.
Like, a nigga get around a bad bitch, a nigga get around a bitch that's on her shit, he's gonna have to man up. He gonna have to assume a certain position all the time because he got this badass bitch and he gotta be, you know, on his shit because somebody gonna fuck his bitch or somebody gonna or she gonna leave him or something, you know. But when a nigga around his bum ass friends, you know, doing bum ass shit.
Yeah.
And bum ass shit can be a lot of different things. A lot of different things.
Right.
Just shit that ain't contributing to society.
Right.
It's all dumb.
Yeah. They
feel comfortable when you get around your girl doing some shit you do at your partner house, she gonna cuss you the fuck out. What in the fuck is you doing? Your bitch gonna force you to get right. You gonna have to get right for her.
Right.
Your niggas gonna let you slide. Your niggas gonna let you fail. Your niggas gonna let you crash out. Your niggas gonna let you, you know, do dumb shit.
Right.
Because they doing dumb shit too.
Right.
And they ain't listening to that bitch neither.
Right.
So, y'all all come together, get to complaining about your hoe and shit, and everybody agree with each other, smoke a blunt, agree with each other, and play the game.
Right.
No money was made. No money was made. While your bitch at work. While your bitch at work been on her feet 8 hours.
8 hours. Ain't no money made.
That's when you feminine. That's when you feminine.
Right.
That's what make a nigga a bitch. Right there, that's what the.
That's real.
That's what make you a fucking girl.
Yeah.
When you not out here contributing to shit or nobody, playing the game all day.
All day.
Done bought the headsets. You ready to call your friend, tell him get online, brother.
Try to get online, bro.
I'm on Warzone, nigga. Like, I'm in the lobby waiting on you. Like, why do I know this? Why do I know this? Because I be around these bitch ass niggas. And that's why I'm single. Because these niggas be
talking. That's all Warzone.
Literally.
Right. So when it comes to women these days, okay, all right, let's get on the women's side.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now a lot of guys don't like the way the women are set up these days. Because a lot of women want a guy that's already paid, already got some shit going on, already got some money, already got like shit already mapped out. Only thing they bring to the table is cuteness.
The forks.
I got some wop. And you know,
bitch brought the napkins. Thank you.
I look good, but it's like I feel like when it comes to a relationship, I feel like when you're dating somebody these days, like I don't want a woman that I don't want to date a woman that the first initiative is on her mind is money. Mm-hmm. I don't need that because you're not bringing no money. If you with me because of my money, what are you bringing?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like both of us need to be bringing something to the table.
But see, a lot of times because I done seen both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody get the same respect from you. This be the thing though.
Right.
These niggas come off as if they got it like
they got it already.
Nigga be putting on a whole facade though. Or nigga on your first date, right? A nigga take you to the most expensive restaurant. The most expensive restaurant. And it was his idea. You didn't even ask. You would have settled for Red Lobsters.
Right.
Nigga, we could have went to Zaxby's and rocked out. But you over here like trying to be, okay,
yeah.
Ball a shot, call a song, I'm going to let you call the shots.
Right.
And then, about the third week, when you really getting into a nigga life for real, because now y'all talking, you know, you fuck with him. And be, that's when the money, that's when that whole, you know, that's where that come from. You niggas need to start staying within your own brackets.
Oh, your own brackets.
And motherfuckers wouldn't come at you like you on some other shit.
Right.
Because if you a good person, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, you know, that shit matters too.
Right.
You know?
Right.
That will never even come up unless it come up.
Yeah.
Because that was never even what the fuck the vibes were.
Yeah.
In the first place. You know what I'm saying?
And then especially if you going after a high maintenance girl.
Yeah. Stay within your tax bracket, nigga. Like,
you going after a high maintenance girl, you got the money for that, then
go ahead.
It come with the territory. You can't get a high maintenance girl like you've seen her like she always in designer shit. Mm-hmm. She's always got a nail.
You know her friends.
You know her friends.
You know her friends, like you know where she be, like.
Yeah.
Come on now.
She listen to City Girls all day, so it's like, what you expect? Yeah.
What do you expect? But yeah, for sure. It don't really be about that though, like. Cause when you personally have been, you know, fucked up, broke, whatever, you learn that money ain't everything.
Right.
When you ain't got none.
That's quite. That's actually.
That's the moment you gonna learn. Money ain't everything.
I'm glad that you said that because I had this conversation with somebody on the interview. We was talking about money, and I was telling them when it comes to me, it's not about money with me. It's about respect. Respect takes you a lot farther than money do. Because you might have an ass some money that you might fall out with someone. And you be like, hey man, you're popping now, and I know by me working with you that can escalate, you know, my career. But you done burnt that bridge. Money can't fix that bridge. Certain things this money just can't do. I don't care how much money it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's true. That's facts.
Money ain't everything.
Right.
So, cause you take a lot of these nigga money bankrolls away, you'll see that this person is really dumb as fuck. This nigga's a fucking idiot. You sit around him too long, you're gonna feel dumb.
You gonna feel dumb.
I am dumbing myself down to have a conversation with you.
Yeah, didn't even talk to you.
Damn. Money ain't everything. Wow, you can have it all and still not have shit.
And still not have shit. That's true.
Who would have thought?
Right. All right. So before we slide off on NewbieVeT, how can they get in contact with you? And is there any love you want to shout out?
You can follow me on Instagram, first and foremost, that I am the real June. I am the real June, like the month. I do want to say I'm dropping part 2 to my last project, Junification Volume 2, on August 26th. That's also my birthday. So that's all the love motherfuckers show me for my birthday. Download my project, Junification Volume 2, and follow me on Instagram. And that's it. Don't come find my Twitter page and none of that, because, yeah.